So hello guys, welcome to the new video. In this video I'll try to give you an overview of how things work when we get transformed from one tool to another in our corporate projects. So I have been working in my current project since past 2 months, and for these 2 months most of the days were spent getting access for different tools that we used, like Snowflake, Git, MongoDB, all these things. We used IICS, Informatica. So for all these, we spent a lot of days getting accesses on these tools. Apart from that, once we got the access, we started working, developing some SQL scripts on Snowflake, testing them, running them, and generating outputs. So all those things we did, and we developed SQL queries mostly. We were having some modules, around 6 7 modules were there, and in each module we were having 3 sub modules. So for all these sub modules we developed SQL queries in Snowflake. And like we were having data, we were having our tables in the Snowflake in different databases. We used to fetch data from many tables in a SQL query, around 6 to 7 tables. We used to fetch the data. After fetching the data, we used to combine that data in some using some mapping rules, and after that we placed the data in our target tables in SQL databases only. So all these things we performed on Snowflake. Now what we are doing from now onwards, like from today onwards only, we have to transform this functionality, all those things, to a different tool. uh, Basically AWS we have to use. So nowadays it's happening that various companies are getting switched to cloud-based tools. Okay, because they don't have to maintain them, they have to just pay for what they use. So most of the companies are getting transformed, moving their functionalities to these cloud-based uh, tools. So currently in market there are three major cloud-based cloud providers, cloud service providers. One is Amazon. Amazon offers AWS. Then we have Microsoft, which offers Azure, and then we have Google, which offers GCP. So we are transferring our system to AWS. So this code that we have developed on Snowflake, we have to move to AWS. So that's all our team lead was discussing with us in our call, like how we will do that. So we have made a plan, like first we will move our source tables from which we are fetching the data into the AWS. So we will move those tables in S3 in AWS. So we'll download the data from Snowflake in Parquet format files, because Parquet format are like is very efficient in storing the data. Huge amount of data can be stored in a very compressed format in files, in Parquet files. So that we will do, we'll download all the tables in Parquet format files, and then we will upload those files in S3, where we have already created different folders today, like in which folder which table we have to upload. All those folders hierarchy we have developed today. So we will just upload those files there. So like this we will have our source tables ready. Now what we will do, there is a tool called Athena in AWS, where we can run our SQL queries. So we will then move our SQL queries in our Athena. We may have to make some minor changes in our SQL queries there, because there are some functions are there which are different in different like environments. For Snowflake, that particular function may be with some other name, and in some other tool it may be with some other name. So like that we have to make a minor changes in our SQL queries. After we are done with that, we will test our SQL queries in AWS, and we'll see what will be the result. So that's how we have planned, and that's how we will be moving in the coming days. So it is a small overview of how things get moved from one environment or one tool to another tool. So that's how we will do it.